I'm from distant country with many, many foot massage stores. China, I mean it. Actually, I just arrived here yesterday, and I'm going to leave tomorrow. So, this is the city where I come from. It's Hangzhou. Hangzhou is a very beautiful city and very close to Shanghai. So 10 years ago, I gave up my career as a doctor, neurologist, and start TEDxY. And my purpose is trying to help my colleagues, the doctors, to learn the latest knowledge. So today, we have covered over 70% of all Chinese doctors, and also with over 30 million users and patients who care about their own health. So based on these experiences, and recognizing that many of you are entrepreneurs like me, I would like to share some of my experiences, my thoughts about winning in China. So China is a big country. China has over 1.4 billion people, and the US has around 300 million, it's a small country. Relax, every country is a small country in your eyes. But China is big, but China, is very fragmented. I understand China is going to be the second largest economy in the world, it's true. But if you break it down, every province, every area, they have their own economics. It could be very different. And many, many successful businesses already recognize this difference, this challenge, and develop their own new technologies or new approach to engage the customers. I think many of you have tried Chinese food, but may not be this kind. Roasted sweet potato. You can find it almost anywhere in China. It's very popular. And when we take a closer look of this picture, you can find there are QR codes. What are they for? For mobile payment. You just link your app with your credit card or debit card and scan this QR code. And you can pay for this tasty food in seconds. And you can even get 50 cents off for using this mobile payment, rewarded by Alipay or WeChat. And in fact, we can pay for almost everything in our lives, from paying for hotel bills, restaurant bills, to covering bus tickets, taxi fee, or parking fees. Almost everything. It's just so convenient. You don't have to carry cash. So mobile payment is very popular in China. This is one thing. And the second thing is mobile social interaction. It's getting more and more popular. And people used to use phone calls or text message to keep contact. But now in China, almost every people is using WeChat. It is so convenient, and it's free. So the monthly active user base of WeChat has doubled from 400 million to 800 million in just 2 years. And WeChat even changed our behavior. So we used to answer our phone calls like this, right? Hello, are you okay? Yeah, I got it, thank you, bye. But nowadays in China, you can see a lot of people using their phone like this or this. I'm not trying to eat my cell phone. Actually, WeChat is eating us. This is the voice messaging services provided by WeChat. It's very efficient and still free. And many, many businesses start to use WeChat in all kinds of ways. For us at TEDxY, we use WeChat to manage diabetic patients. China has over 100 million diabetic patients. And we link the device with WeChat, so the data can be collected and transmitted automatically through WeChat to our backend. And our caregivers will monitor the data changes in real time and engage with patient when necessary, such as sending out educational materials, answering their questions, making reservations, etc., etc. So these are working so well and so efficient in China. And you can understand, mobile payment, mobile social interactions are so popular that I have a suggestion to the investors here today. I know some of you are investors. I encourage you to seriously considering investing in chopsticks. I believe chopsticks would be in huge need in near future, especially in Silicon Valley, because chopsticks can increase efficiency greatly. Using chopsticks, you can use your cell phone at the same time, which will be very challenging for knife and fork users. It's a great opportunity. Come on, guys. Let's do it. So mobile technology has changed China greatly. But only technology is not enough. I have mentioned China is big, but China is also very differentiated. You need more than just tech. You need grit and speed, and you will need to be fast and disciplined, just like great martial arts master. And first, you will need a strong dose of grit. In China, entrepreneurs are working very hard. And in some startup companies, 996 is not rare. Have you ever heard of 996? It's not a telephone number. It's not a tag on your New Balance shoes. 996 means you work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. So sometimes, I even think 7-Eleven could be next. 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. is crazy. And second, you need to be fast. The last 2 decades of PC and mobile development in China, and especially the very quick user growth in mobile in the last 5 to 6 years, have given rise to great thought leaders in China and very successful Chinese companies, such as Zhang Xiaolong, Alan, the founder of WeChat, Ma Huateng, Pony, the founder of Tencent, and Ma Yun, Jack, the founder of Alibaba, who is a very fascinating guy. So we have all these role models. They are very successful and very encouraging. At the same time, we still have plenty of copycats. Remember this, anything that can be replicated in China will be. And you need to move very fast than your competitors, your followers, if you want to dominate the market. So in China, things are getting very challenging. You have technology, but at the same time, you need grit, and also you need the speed. For being fast, it's not very easy. And people always believe that our technology has great adventures. But in China, sometimes it's correct, sometimes it's wrong. You need, like martial arts masters, keeping disciplined and being fast. So what does it look like when you apply these martial arts to your strategy in the company? Sometimes it means fast and grit. You should be disciplined and be fast. And other times, it also means you are using all of your resources, all of your strategies to overwhelm your competition, even if they are low tech. One example of low tech, but still effective and need both speed and discipline, is called ground promotion. Ground promotion means startup companies send out individuals to the field and help new users to download the app, to install their app, and even teach them how to use it. After that, they will give some small gifts as an incentive. Let's take Didi as an example. Didi is the largest ride-sharing service in China, just like Uber. And many people may recognize this name because they just bought out Uber in China. Didi has a very strong ground promotion team, and they will be staying in the railway station, in the airport, and help taxi drivers download, install their app in just 1 minute. And after that, business happens immediately. It will be very hard to imagine Uber launch the same kind of campaign in San Francisco or other cities. Can you imagine there is Uber booth at SFO and help every new visitors install their app and even give them some small gifts? There's no way. But this low tech helped Didi beat Uber in China. When Didi reached over 400 cities, by the time Uber was just in 60. If any of you still remember a TV show, the name is Silicon Valley. There is a fictional company, the name is Pied Piper, right? So Pied Piper wants to collect more users to convince the venture capitals. And they engage with some click farms in Pakistan. And finally, it turned out to be a disaster because most users they acquired are fake. So I think Pied Piper could have collected a lot of real users if they use China ground promotion services. As a digital healthcare provider, we also use some low-tech martial arts way to promote our own self-services. One of our services is online consultation, but many patients in China have no idea about this. We want to encourage doctors to promote our services to the patient. But in China, doctor is very busy. A doctor probably will see over 40 to 80 patients per day. And some doctors can even see over 100 patients per day. They have no time. So we print out the business cards for doctors with their introduction and QR codes on the back. So doctor can simply give this card to the patient, and patient can scan the QR code. When they go back home, they can log on their WeChat and engage with doctors, ask questions. And doctor can use their resting time, if they have, to answer some questions. So this is also a low-tech way, but still effective. The reason is because, first, in China, the cost of labor is relatively low. And second, the paid online promotion, the cost is rising quickly in these days. When you're focusing on big cities, then penetrating remote area like broad market, even to the rural area, ground promotion still works. Remember, China is very fragmented and differentiated. So from my perspective, I think success has many different metrics. User acquisition, market share, growth rate, even go IPO. And you need to focus on different metrics at different stages. But in my mind, there is still a general definition about success. That is solving the problem. If you can solve the problem in a high-tech way, it's great. If you can solve the problem in low-tech way, it's great too. Just like Deng Xiaoping, the former Chinese leader, said, black cat or white cat, as long as it can catch mice, it's a good cat. So in China, you have to face plenty of problems. I don't want to mention too many details today. But you have to figure out these problems over and over again. When you solve one problem, here comes another one. And you solve this one, here comes another one. When you solve enough problems, you win. So winning in China will need both technology and the discipline and speed of martial arts. You will need to be like Iron Panda, technologically equipped, trained in discipline and speed, and a little bit cute. Thank you.